Alright, sporadic Saturday or Sunday stream, don't even know what day it is. Happened to have the time to do it, joined a little late. I had to just got back home from Costco. So here we have Birthing Ritual deck, popular and modern. I saw a tech from someone who ran 4 Phantasmal Shellback. I didn't know this card existed from MTG Foundation Jumpstart. So 1 mana, 1/3. When it becomes a target, you sack it, and when it dies, draw a card. So if they waste removal on it, you draw a card, and if you sack it the Birthing Ritual, you draw a card and get one of your 2-drops. Seemed pretty cool. The only thing I added was Quantum Riddler. I think Quantum Riddler is just busted. So you can do this in the late game, or you can Riddler into Riddler for just a 4/6 flyer. You can Riddler into Oculus, which is also sick. And then Oculus could put Riddlers or other things underneath. Yeah, it just seemed like a cool deck. Don't know how we'll do. Did not test it at all. Sideboard, we have some creatures that we could Birthing Ritual into. And then some other cheeky interaction for our limited colors. That's it. Let's turn through our deck and win. A lot of interaction as well. 3 days, 3 flare, 4 force, and with some forces and consigns on the board. So nice interaction, sweet. And let's rock and roll. Sure. We have a shield back. If it dies, we draw a card. We can again, and you sack it the flare, draw a card. It's kind of sick. All right, they switched decks. I kind of want a flare. I guess not. Like, they take Brainstorm, I draw land, it's a disaster for them. So, and I get to keep Flare, so. It looks like they've only played Boros Initiative and Mono Red in the past, so it looks like they're switching it up. Playing the best deck in the format, probably. It should be on your screen as well. Turtle Illusion. Alright, so I did take Flare, makes sense. They daze it, it's fine by me. I mean, it's fine if I draw a land eventually. Well, they're forcing pitching a Strix. Just let it go. Phantasmal shield back beat down. Be bad if they daze and then have like replay the land for Brainstorm. But they didn't daze my Brainstorm, they forced it, so. And they did not play the land. That's a shame land. Unless it's another Tamiyo, then it didn't really matter. Okay, pondered, cool. We're just gonna have 2/1/3s. Get this Coiling Oracle in play. No shuffle, okay. Could Bowmaster kill this? Makes me draw a trigger again. Kill this. Makes me draw. Target me. This with Bowmaster might be a little awkward, but is what it is. You're playing Phantasmal Shieldback. You know you can't plan for everything. The Wasteland is kind of brutal. Hardcast Days? Okay. What's up, Runcourt? Thank you. Forgotten Games. Oh, I don't recall. So whatever you said, don't think I took it the wrong way. So no worries. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Runcore. You playing today, Runcore? You on your cradle? Well, not today, huh? Wow. Okay. I think I played it once. I think it's interesting. Oh yeah, no, that's not an insult at all. No, that is not an insult. I'm saying that's just my. I wish I liked good cards. If I liked casting Thoughtseize and Force Well in Days, my win rate would definitely be higher. We need one more land in play to play this around a Days. We do have enough to manifest once we fetch. Hopefully they didn't draw Thought. They drew a Thoughtseize. Super unfortunate. Super unfortunate for us. Yeah, they had 3 days, 3 Thoughtseizes. Another Thoughtseize? Oh, so I don't think I'm going to fetch for a Surveil here. I might want the 3rd mana. God, I think I just passed. I think I need to hold up Force because I just can't beat a Murktide. They are at 6 life. They are at 6 life. Our Phantasmal Shieldbacks are, yeah, I got a Force, I think. If that flips, I can never win. I think I will go for a Surveil here. A lot of our cards are 2 mana that are good, so. Just have to hope the last card isn't Daze, I guess. Let's go. Bowmaster could be a bitch. The Murktide, blue. If they petty theft and waste me, it looks like a Daze. Okay. So they might have drawn Daze. So didn't matter. Wow, whipped. Okie dokie. I realize I don't have Carpet of Flowers in this deck. Might be a mistake, but our mana is very good, and our mana curve is low, so maybe you don't need it. What are we cutting here? It looks like they're on blue-black tempo, right? Unless anyone thinks anything else. Bowmasters, Murktides. Barrowglyphs are pretty annoying. And cut forces. I like endurances, for sure. I don't hate cutting forces. Then you have the question of, like, do you want dismembers or harbingers? Probably just dismembers. Extra ways to... Maybe even cut a Daze, like a third dismember on the draw. Try that. Like, the deck's curve is pretty low, right? This is 1-drops. Either free, the land. You know, this you try to cheat. Oh yeah, where's my thing? Thank you for the follow. I just gotta find my alert box. I think I moved it to the back by accident. What did I do with it? How do we cheat with alert? So you... No, I mean, so you can warp one with Birthing Ritual in play and it gets another one. Is the idea. Has Birthing Ritual. Hard to mulligan versus a Thoughtseize deck, though I might get weird with Brainstorm versus Bowmaster situations. Yeah, exactly. And they did not see a Thoughtseize. They may just fetch a duel to... they did not see a Wasteland, so they may fetch to Thoughtseize. like a duel that we could waste. We are ahead on clock. I did start 6 or 7 minutes late. I signed up with knowing that I might just not be able to play and drop the challenge, but the deck just looked so cool, and it was such like a unique time that I have on Sunday. I haven't done a Sunday challenge in like a year, so but it was worth the 25, play points or whatever. They do fetch a basic. No Tamio, no Tamio, no Tamio. Alright, that's like the best case scenario for us. Our opponent going, just fetch Ponder. It's really good. Yeah, definitely right to bring in the 3 dismembers to deal with Bowmaster as well. And they're fetching basics, we didn't want the Harbingers, so I'm very happy with how we sideboarded. Just want to hide a Birthing Ritual. Yeah, that is hide both. Unfortunate to draw like triple Brainstorm versus the Bowmaster deck, but if they just go like land pass, we'll just go play Wasteland, play Birthing Ritual, I think. Good vibes today. Feeling good about the deck. So obviously the first game went as well as it could have. So yeah, this is just Thoughtseize plus Tamio would be bad for us, I guess. Main phase Bowmaster, sure, good play. Yeah, stuck with these, which is unfortunate. I think we just go Wasteland, play Birthing Ritual. Alright, that's in there, it's huge. We have another one on top of the deck. So now Ice Fangs are just so I have 3 cards stuck in my hand, which is unfortunate. We can just run I don't mind running Riddler into a second Bowmaster, Babel Sky. No Wasteland, no Thoughtseize, it looks like. They're a main phase 2 gamer. Alright, okay, not the worst, not the best. Make sure you stack them correctly. They would need, I don't know, they don't do shit of anything that can kill this. Oh, consign. They can consign the trigger, which would be, okay, yeah, sure. Alright, so looking for Dismember and Endurance, ideally. Thanks for the follow. I gotta fix this thing. Well, I don't know why it's not showing on my screen. Let me go to my dashboard. The alerts are not showing up. So here's a Murktide. Murktide is pretty bad. I can dismember it, is my only hope. I'll play a Baleful Strix instead, okay. Alright, now Endurance is looking way better. Oh, it might be under Twitch or something. I'll figure it out. Whirling Oracle is great. Since it puts something into play that's not a hand tripper. They can push here. They push here, we're probably dead. Let's see if they have the push also. Yeah, it's just all about Bowmasters. Trying to think on the... Okay. Do we want to get Oculus or Endurance is the question. The genuine question, too. There you go, Oculus. The Uro will deal me one. I'll gain 2. Grow. Deck should be on your screen. Our exclamation point decks will be my Mox Field, which is all my decks. Interesting match to start for sure. Surveilla Days. Wonder what the last 3 cards are. I feel like one could be a Murktide. Just a Tamia, okay. Can they flip Tamia? There's Surgicling Birthing Ritual. Card is a bitch, makes sense. See what's in my hand. They have 2 cards left. They do have to start worrying about clock. We are 5 minutes ahead on clock. Yeah, I think this is like the turtle is sort of like the thing that breaks it. In my opinion, anyway. It's just like such a crazy card. All right. I do have decisions here. I can't just attack for 2. I'm playing Uro. Might have to play Uro here. We'll get 1 ping. So I can flip this, and then when it dies, I'll draw a card, but all the 2s I can hit, they would then just ping it with the trigger on the stack. The chance I just want to leave, just keep this and pass. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say go. Just manifest again. At least I surveilled away that brainstorm. Alright, they just drew that, I think. Based on what they played. I don't think their hand is particularly strong. I hope. Drawing a Riddler is a little tough. I kind of wanted just to hit it. See if they ping one of my dudes, or they go after my face. I do want Endurance or another Oculus. Another Oculus means we could probably eventually go wide. A Riddler is just another huge flyer. Endurance takes away Murktide. Take another Oculus. Okay. Can start attacking with 2/2s, I think. Thoughtseize or Barrowglaive. Or it could be another Bowmaster main phase. That's Barrowglaive, okay. As a top deck Barrowglaive, they've been holding the land, which makes sense with how the play patterns went. They can't really attack with this because they could just triple block it. I think next turn I can start attacking with my 5/5 flyers. I can Endurance now over one of the Oculi. I don't think I want to do that though. Now I have 15 in the air. I don't. Next turn I'll just attack. I could 10 block a Barrowglaive. Deck is fun. No one could say it's not fun. I don't know how good it is, but it's fun. Like this turn, we might just have to start. They have to just get in there. So I take 2 and I like block with Daze, Flooded Strand. Thinking the Stupor. Misty. It's one extra, but I don't want it to live if they have push. They can just assign one to each, but fine. But I just have 15 power in the air. Oh, they're gonna cast to Toxic Deluge. That's a shame. But now I can finally cantrip. I can finally cantrip now. And I only have one more Oculus, but so I guess now I'm trying to hit the endurances. Alright, let's see what we find. Alright, so Murktide is out. Okay. Like, I could have brain, but I have 2 forests, so it's like kind of tough. Like, next turn I'm just gonna play Arrow from the graveyard. We should be fine. Uh... looking for a land, but... Get an Oculus. Very good first round. Oh yeah, where's my... Alright, someone follow who didn't follow. I think I fixed my alerts. If you haven't followed, now's a good time. Or sub with Prime. See if it pops up here. All right, 1-0. It's something else like when our whole deck is cantrips, you can be a little more willing to keep hands like this. Like the 4 Quaddle for Quilling Oracle, you know, to sort of get through your deck, so. And Tamiyo's like mid in our deck, to be honest, so. That's why there's only one Tamiyo. Oh, it looks like a control deck. Brother Ritual seems sick against control. Yep, alright. Tamiyo is annoying. Having the forest there kind of sucks. Oh, I forgot they could just pay. Alright, that's fine. That's actually, like, pretty good for me. Like I said, my Tamiyo is not very good. Okay. Alright, we're pulling ahead on card advantage. Tamiyo generated a clue and Ice Fang cantripped. Tamiyo and the Thalia. Okay. Could be like a Stoneblade deck. Could be a couple things. Okay. Okay. Oculus looking like a big boy here. I'm actually just gonna go for a Surveil real quick before they're out of Stifle. I can... Yeah, probably bottom. Without a Birthing Ritual, probably can get rid of that pretty easily. Alright. Playing Lavinia. Played it that way because once it resolved, I wanted to brainstorm and like surveil away the cards that weren't good. Sure. They have Daze. They're a Daze deck also. Okay. Riddler drew 2 cards. They have Stoneforge into Meteor. It's like their only chance here. Coldra complete. I just want to leave Forest blue card. I want to brainstorm. Yeah, I can brainstorm because Birthing Ritual will get rid of my top cards, so. Okay. What's up, Mike? A very rare Sunday stream. So, yeah. 1-0. Feeling decks feeling good. So yeah. Life is good, man. I hope you're doing well. Always nice to see you. Forest for gone. If they're on Stoneforge, those decks I've seen do not run red. Like the ones that do well are just blue white. So I'm very surprised to see red. And their mana, they got mana screwed there, so it sort of proved like right away, sort of seeing why we always see them like that. I have enjoyed the blue white versions. Let me see if a Jeskai version. Oh, found it. All right, so I definitely just copy and pasted this. 1 Lavinia. All right. Sideboard 2 Containment Priests. Like, too many Stifles. 2? Yeah, it's like 2 or 3. Okay, so this is their deck. What are they going to bring in beside Containment Priest? Maybe Verdict. Wrath of the Skies. Okay. Days might be a little sus. Maybe I want Forces. Definitely leaving Flare. But we need dismembers for Stoneforge and that. There's no Murktides, so we don't need the endurance. We got 2 more cuts. We can cut Dazes. Hey, what's up, Legacy? Oh yeah, the deck is pretty cool. Pretty cool. What are we getting rid of? Dazes? That's a problem with these decks versus like fair decks. I cut Forces in round 1, but maybe I want to cut Dazes first. Icing, yeah. Icing, I mean, it makes sense in this deck, so. Leave 1 Daze. Be cheeky, like the 1 cheeky Daze. I don't care about the card disadvantage from Force, right? Like, like cantrip, 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 cantrip. Like they all just generate card advantage, so. Alright. Let's rock this, I guess. Why you only play 1 Tameo? Why we only play 1 Tameo? Oh my god, I cannot wait for this shield back to get plowed and I draw a card. And one phantasmal shield back, please. Please keep a one lander. One lander, one lander. No Stoneforge, no Stoneforge, no Stoneforge. Sure. Um Now they're incentivized to plow this instead of playing a Stoneforge, so. No, Luxac opponent. Yeah, Lavinia into Stoneforge from Meteor Sword. that might do it. Yeah, that might be just what you need. Okay. I mean, if their play is to put Meteor Sword in and hit Tamio, we're gonna be ahead still. Unless they have Cauldron Natty. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, what? The greed. Oh, those are insane. Oof. Double Wasteland's pretty good. And they have Cauldron! Dude, my opponent's a gangster. When you play Stoneforge and you just natty draw, it's fucking chef's kiss. Hmm. So I can draw a card here. The card isn't impressive. Right. Just Tamio down. Yeah, the Stoneforge natty creature is quite good. Alright. Coldra is might be a little annoying. See if they have another daze here. They have another daze. That'd be like pretty insane. Okay. Yeah, just like not even cantripping. Brutal. They have their hold up wasteland. See if they have the Felia. Damn, Felias. I don't know if there's much I can do against the nuts. I mean, I can trade for... I'm not dead. I can trade for a turn. I have to find an Oculus or something, but I can trade for one turn. Well, they're gonna have... They can just equip, maybe, right? Which would be bad. Alright, dead. Yeah. We went. I just got to fade them having Stoneforge, so maybe I want all the days. Did want all the dismembers, so maybe all the days on the play for Stoneforge. Like the only card we care about. I almost want. I'd rather like cut Brainstorm than Shield back. Nah, it's got 101. Rough to get the first game lost that way. Just Stoneforge into double equipment. And because they're a dumbass stifle deck, we'll just we'll play around. Alright, island cycling is good, because that means that they probably don't have another land. Oh wow, that's pretty good for me. Let's just keep cantripping, trying to find another land drop. No other land drop is kind of tough here. Oh, come the fuck on, dude. The land is a blowout. Alright, let's go. And this is my green source, so they wasted my waste. Like, I have to keep a green source. Alright, so they have Felia. Let the 2-for-1s do their thing. Birthing Ritual is insane. Best case is like plow something. Alright, so let's just fetch a forest here. Yeah, Desperation, Brainstorm, good sign. And concede. And concede. Or they have another force. Oh, okay. And we brick bottoming bottoming 4 bombs. Damn. Unlucky, I guess. No Riddlers or Coiling Oracles, and they just had a plow. Okay. No Stoneforge for me to force is nice. Blue card, please. Not gonna attack. How about Dos Oculi? And we'll just fetch out an Islander now. Yeah, tell me they have Supreme Verdict. That'd be so annoying. They have the one of, don't they? Those guys is fine. Oh, Lavinia resolves. Draw 2. Okay, you're... Unless they find a verdict, we should be... Alright. Just scooping it up. No Emery turn 1. The only card you don't want to see versus them. I love how people tank with the best possible card. It's like so frustrating. They're gonna replay Chalice. I probably flare. They do have a Kappa in the yard already, which is insane. Like their mill was insane. Kappa and Chalice. And they have the lava spur boots. Like they could just haste a Kappa. And we don't really have any answer for this. Do I have 1 endurance main deck? Yeah, they're definitely gonna flare here just because we need to draw a card. Riddler, damn. We draw a land, we have a chance. They were 1 mana short from playing the Kappa. Alright, what do we have for the... We got Vigorous, Collector, Oof, Endurance, Dismember, Consign. We have a lot of options. Consign's probably like not even that good. Dude, they're spending this long thinking about if they want to equip this Lava Spur Boots. Like, imagine, yeah, just play draw too, right? We win the die roll, we flare Emery, the game is over. I mean, barring we draw another land, but I always hate it when I'm streaming and someone was like thinking on a choice and then they just like walk away. Or like walk away. Hitting needle. Amnesty Rainforest instead of Wasteland. Wow, that's pretty greedy. Dude, they didn't like people are so fucking lucky when they face me. I can't take it. Dude, there's no way people are that lucky when they face me. It's impossible. Like they tank 5 minutes on what to name, and then it's my top two cards. That's so crazy. Fuck. I am an unlucky motherfucker. Get I want this member. It's just for Emery. Just run it like this, I guess. Dismember for Patchwork also. Almost want to cut a Tamio. Got like Tamio and Uro. I'll try something like this. Kind of insane that their blind name was perfect. And I draw two of them in the top four. Maybe I should play Misty if they're gonna name that blind. Oh, did I bring in Harbingers? I did not. Harbingers are kind of mid. I drew the Hedgemate that I was gonna fetch. It's kind of funny. They're waiting on this bauble to be able to see what I draw, so I held it so they wouldn't see it, and I drew the one fucking Hedgemate, which is so annoying. So I guess I'll just go for my basics here. I'm definitely just gonna go for the old Ace Fang here. Cyanide, the best possible with Opal and this. They have Kappa as well. That would be so sad. What up, Birthing Ritual? Yeah. Leave Oculus there, so it's like worst case scenario. I have a 5/5. Ideally, they don't flip mana and I just get a fucking Collector Oof. Okay. Can't flip over the ice thing. I won't draw a card, but I can have a Death Touch blocker potentially. I think they just go for like a hasty. Hopefully, they don't have like Lava Spur Boots and another Saga. Be a lot of damage. Would take it all, but would be a lot. Oh, Aether Spellbomb. Wow, okay. I think 9. Okay. Gotta draw Vigor. Here's my Vigor. Chalice, I don't want to stop them from playing Lava Spur Boots is nice. Just said that. Oh man. They used either spell bomb already? Yeah. And lava for boots is gone. They get pithing needle or mana? A bauble or something? Game. A lot tighter than game one. Doing it now in case they had like Metallic Rebuke, they would have to tap one of their creatures. I couldn't tell you the last time I put Ice Fang Quaddle. Feels pretty good. Oh, they have a Shadow Spear in the deck? Oh, they're missing mana. Okay. Woo! Um, they're at 11. Damn. So I think I just attack for 5. Yeah, just attack for with 1, I think. Oh, there's Collector. Okay. Shadow Spear is scary. Very scary. Then it's stuck, and I guess it's stuck. It's not. Look, I look at this list. I didn't see it. Look, artifacts. There's one artifact up here. The Shadow Spear. Though we were live and we didn't hit it, which is nice. All right. Game 3. Versus a very fast deck. This is like, I feel like I want to just like cut Brainstorm. I feel like it's a 1-drop that's like never gonna matter. Turn 1 for the 3rd Dismember. Deck's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. Definitely a good time to play. Mana is awkward. God. Got them all. Napkeep. I think I have to get rid of Riddler. It's Riddler or a land if I want to be like really fucking greedy and go for like a Surveil. Could be Flare. Maybe it's Flare. Hey Romero, how are you? Alright, the Natties, if they have Saga Tomb, it'll be a toughie. Gonna have to draw Vigor. Yeah, it's a good one. Surveil for a Vigor here. Do not need Oculus. I feel like it's enough lands, but maybe it's not. Lava Spur Boot, see the sign out equip. It's like always, they're always like one Vigor away, you know, from like being good. I have to hope they have to get like a Mox Opal here, is sort of my hope. The thing is, it's like the deck turns a corner hard, but we're not there yet. You know, it's like the Oculi and the Riddler. It's like just getting the big bodies once we have Ritual going, but really don't want to miss land drops. That's a weird tank if they can equip it this turn. That'd be a really, really weird tank. What do I know? Okay, no mana. Okay, no mana makes... Alright, that I understand why you're taking then. I probably would have gotten Mox Opal. If I draw a Wasteland, it's insane. Oh, they have it. They have Emery? Force, yeah. Shot. Alright. That's unfortunate. I literally shuffled away a flare and drew 3 flares. Double Pinnacle Emissary? Alright, dude. I draw 3 flares, you draw double Pinnacle Emissary. Sure. getting underground mortuary. Yeah, so it's probably just on Storm. It's a type of interaction. Island, having to use a pedal for Ponder is pretty nice for us. They shuffled. Found a land off the shuffle, so that's good for them. Another, not exactly what we're looking for. On a land? No land is unfortunate. Oh, man. Green, green. Living Wish. Hmm. Like a Chain of Smog combo? I mean, they could be supposed to counter that. They're gonna get. Yeah, okay. That's what I was worried about. With the mana, I was thinking like, oh, they're not gonna get that, but obviously it makes sense for them to have that. So, but I can counter this, right? Yeah, okay. This can be countered. I get rid of a Riddler. A Riddler fetch. I can fetch to try to get more counter magic. So maybe I want both lands. Riddler and Ice Fang. We just gotta find. We have like a couple looks at getting another. Days. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Filthy Kappa. Birthing Ritual or Island? No Oculus yet. This is kind of tough. I feel like he's gonna play this with Veil back up. Okay. Plasmal Shield back. Wow, this is bricked. That's crazy. Probably won't get up to 5 mana to flip that, but I really want to force this. I feel like their hand's really bad. Like, they didn't Veil last turn to make this resolve, because they would have won that battle. I figure if I force that, they're just gonna they have to go for it. Obviously, have to force there because they just have the lethal tendrils. Hopefully, we can refill our hand a bit here. All right, whew. Tough one. Living Wish is interesting. It's like all I could want. Sideboarding for this is tough. Let's get rid of Dazes. We could Harbinger, but it seems like it's a way we could win the game instantly. Maybe with a trim like Birthing Ritual. So tough. Try this. Not sure if it's correct. Alright, little surveil action. Whoops. Kept the card on top. That's scary. God. Birthing Ritual is the only thing they could take. Alright, so we're definitely just gonna go waste. The only thing that punishes me for fetching a forest. Would have been right after I fetched, but I was worried I would draw the one forest. Flare Force. Not the what I'm looking for, but I actually can't fetch anything because I drew Vista Vista and Basic Basic Basic. Next turn I'm gonna play Oculus. I'm gonna play. Gotta play this. I was thinking about Boseiju or Forest, and I ended up with that. Okay. I got one more draw to fade. Feeling pretty good. Need like Spirit Guide Veil or something, so. Alright, 3-1. Gotta restart Moto after this. Someone has to remind me. Oh, they are not on Moderate, I guess. Is it casting Tamio? Onder, sure. I better look up this player then. What did they play aside from Mono? Azorius Tempo. Alright, well, I'm kind of stuck on one land here, which is a shame. Did mulligan to 6. Okay, so they just went to a different Stompy deck. Got Coiling Oracle down. Worst of Will versus the combo deck. See what they get here. That's Omni-Tell. We have triple counter magic up, which is nice. Again, I think the combo matchup is probably reasonable. See if they have another land and snap off a show and tell. Nice mana base. Oculus is a blue card we can pitch. I think I can sign the memory. Mistvale Village is a crazy draw. Question is, am I supposed to force here? Next turn they can go show and tell fluster. But even without a land, if they draw a land, then they can just do it anyway. Let's go for a force here. All right. Thank you, Ancient Tomb. Not sure the last two cuts. Could be Oculus. CMC 0. I think it's CMC 0, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I need a wasteland. The Natty Mysterized Village is tough. Thought about bringing in Harbinger just for that. Might be a little loose. Have to get just a hedge maze, I'd imagine. So I think I am just gonna put end of turn brainstorm, shuffling away the forest, just because we have a lot of 2-drops to play. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, looking for any 2-drop essentially. I figure it doesn't do anything. No green cards in hand. Going another land is. I sided out a land. Like, I did side out a land for this exact concern. Dude, there's no way. There's just no way. I've drawn 8 out of 13 lands, including a brainstorm, shuffle away, and siding out a land. Fucking nuts. Like this Vista can't get anything. No creatures is kind of unfortunate. Do not like our chances this game. This is a hard cast Omniscience or Lorien Revealed. Wait. Oh, Atraxa? Maybe the best days of all time. How? How? No creatures on turn 8 is crazy. Ancient Tomb. They are going to try to cast Omniscience, maybe. Am I supposed to force this? I think I have to force a negation. I'm supposed to flare it. Nothing I want to get. Things I would like to have like under here. Like a Tameo or a Riddler would be crazy to manifest. I mill a Forceful, which sucks. But this is a 1 CMC card. Alright, I was like, if they have another one. Attack for 7. We'll draw a card off this when it's sacked and maybe off a 2-drop from it. Attack for 7. Turn this face up. And now go to my end step. Okay. And we sacrifice this, which will draw a card. And let's get a Coiling Oracle. Got a Wasteland. Draw a card. What matters more? Agent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. Alright, this is their last hurrah. They're going fetch, fetch. Alright. Delver. Wow, okay. Main phase 2 gamer. Main phase 2 gamers are a different breed. Definitely a matchup where Ice Fang and Endurance are good, so. Feels like I feel like it's gonna be like the affinity match where we lose because we lost a die roll. Oh, Corey Stokecutter. They play it. Birthing Ritual. Not gonna fight over this. I have no creatures for it anyway. I'm really in on this Oculus. They just put back Flare. Okay, well, that was good. Wow. Really weird. Very surprised at how that went. They have Brazen. Do I force? That's the question. They don't even have Brazen. Okay. So their hand just like lands. They top deck Corey Steelcutter and they were sandbagging a bubble? Because that would make sense. Yeah, 'cause it makes sense that they don't have anything. Okay. Just let me know if I want to attack or not. Okay. So, do I want to attack to play around like Corey Steelcutter? I'm gonna force Corey Steelcutter, and then if they daze, it can't do anything. So I think I have to attack for 5. I can get rid of Oracle for Uro, and I think I might do that. Like, just get my life total up. Would have liked to manifest it, but The other game, my opponent got infinite mana and cast Emrakul. Go for Ponder. Feeling pretty good in this position. Oculus or Tamio? Probably another Oculus. Because that means I can attack for lethal. No response to your Ponder. No response. Uh, I have to flip this now. So I can't accidentally block the lethal one. Alright, up a game versus Blue or Delver. Alright, what are we doing versus Delver? Force of Wills, in for Endurances. Do we want Dismembers versus Delver? I'm always like, I feel like they're probably better versus than Days. Like, do you want Vigor for the stupid quarter steel cutters? I'm thinking like this. Let me know if anyone has any other ideas. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. People, if you got like Prime subs for free, that's cool. If you can't afford it, do not worry. I'm just glad you're here. By following or subscribing to my YouTube, you help me out. So, you know, don't never feel bad that you can't afford to subscribe to my Magic the Gathering channel. That should never be a concern of yours. Thank you. Just Garen. I gotta fix this yellow text. I always say I'm gonna do it and I never do it. But thank you so much. See, just doing that. Just doing that is nice. Why does my opponent over here have a jewel? They got a coveted jewel when I have 4 attackers, and no, that's wild. I think this is how I want to sideboard. No one has said anything to me yet. I might run it. My opponent time twisted over here. And they gave me like a Tolarian Academy. I'm gonna get a Coveted Jewel. We're keeping with 2 basics. Wish I had Phantasmal, whatever the fuck. Yeah, we'll take that. Grafdigger's Cage, okay. They daze a Coiling Oracle. You know, that's amazing. Yep. They did not get a Surveillant. Maybe they don't run one. Imagine it's tight in like a Core Steelcutter deck. Stopping my Uro is annoying. Did they have another creature? That's gonna get dismembered. First opportunity I get. Triple threat. Wow, that's actually terrifying. Drawing a dead card is... I'm actually gonna keep the Wasteland, I think, for now. Though, I can lose the Quarry Steelcutter. See if these flip. Oh, they flipped. Alright, now I think I'm gonna... Not liking our chances now versus the Grafdigger's Cage triple threat hand is probably good enough. They only run like 1 or 2 Grafdigger's Cage, so we have it. Super unfortunate. Brainstorm Unknown. Oh man. Triple threat cage. Trying to think, because fetch 4, fetch 5. I don't think I have any outs. Like I haven't, like, no endurances. Huh. The Seiju. Stack this, get Oculus or endurance, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I do have outs. I was thinking of Super and Besage you. Like they have 2 cages, I have 2 ways they remove it, so oh, they want to bring in Force Negation for that. I think I want another Daze then. Because I can Daze it on the play. Dude, you'd be surprised at what happens to, like, you know, on this channel. People have Daze cards they've like probably never even. I've had people Daze or Force cards they don't even read. They're like not reading it, but you're casting it, so I'm not gonna let it happen. Yeah, the cage was single-handedly won it with the triple threat creatures. Tough, tough, tough. We want turn 1 shield back with flare ideally, or Daze for a cage. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we'll just go for a Daze and waste them. Keep them off the 2 mana for Corey Stonecutter. Surveilling into Phantasmal would be best possible. Tameo. Ironically, I think like Phantasmal is better than Tameo here. Maybe I don't. You know what? No. So yeah, I'm gonna go Coiling Oracle, hold Daze for the. Want to develop our mana. Yeah, in case they waste, next turn I can go like shield back, plus waste them. So. All right. Feeling pretty reasonable here. Yeah. There's a you might want to get endurance just because they can't get pyroblasted for what it's worth. Dude, losing 2 that's so unlucky. Losing 2 birthing rituals is like pretty bad there. Lightning bolt, okay. Next turn we do have Riddler to sack. Really hope they just get mana screwed and die. I would love that. Make my life a lot easier. We're saying Delver with 7 cards in hand. They can't Murktide. They can DRC. We know they have Bolt, so we can assume they don't have Pyroblast. I'm gonna leave back my Oculus, I think. Oh no, I fucking misclicked. Oh no. Brutal. I was in a rush and misclicked, sorry. Ugh. Fuck. And I would have hit too. I would have hit another Oculus. God, it's actually like such a big deal. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, like that definitely would have ended the game if I got the like, you know, just have another Oculus in play. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm trying my best here. Feels like a Murktide through days. Which is kind of nuts because it also shrinks their DRC from having to attack. We're gonna have to gum up the board here. Sink into Super could be good. So we hit here. Swirling Oracle. Hit a land. I think a land is very nice. I can flip this up for blue-green. Stock up is getting dazed. I might hard cast Daze here. I really need to have one more land in play to play Sync around Daze next turn, and now this has to attack? Okay. Feeling pretty good now. Do you want to get in for 7? Like, I didn't think so. Alright, should be pulling away now. Regardless of the misclick. I think 7 rounds today. All right, 5-1. Playing Beseiju is really funny because people like will not know what deck you're on. All right, looks like they switched decks. Painter, wow, dude, I have not seen Painter for ages. Okay. Planner Nexus Painter. Days, you're wondering. That finds Grindstone, so we can't let that happen. Oculus. Boiling Oracle. Or Endurance. Oh, Oculus. Days have been crazy. Interesting deck by the opponent. Take command X3, we force it, flip this and win. Okay. Dazes were crazy, but I think we have to cut them for the forced negations and vigors. Endurance can tie, like, give us one turn. And, like, the Ancient Tomb Grim Monolith plan, like, they... Oh, Collector Oof, obviously. Don't think we want Consign versus Painter. Yeah, I got the Oof. Don't think we want Consign versus Painter, though. You could also convince me that we don't need endurance. The thing is, we are a deck that can like have a lethal swing after you endurance yourself. Some decks like will just do that and then die, but we can just like have enough to crack in. I cut 2 brainstorms for 2 endurance. The deck has a good amount of counter spells. No counter magic, but Wasteland and Brainstorm. Turn 1 Tezzeret. Okay. Turn 1 One Ring. Okay. I think I have to hold up Brainstorm for one of my 6 forces. They did find a Grindstone. Did I bring in Dismember? I did. I have Endurance over Dismember, which might be a mistake. They find Car. They find Painter and Grindstone. Okay. No land though. It doesn't tell me what they choose though, right? It should tell me what they choose. Like the fact that I don't know what they pick is kind of fucked. There's a chance I was supposed to brainstorm for Vigor. Flare. Oh man. In there. Yeah, Vexing Bauble is banned. Yeah, it's 6 mana. Don't they got a painter servant already? Why did it say choose as painter servant? Did they side out 2 painter servants? Could be. We got 6 mana. K-Command is the last card? K-Command is the last card to be fucking brutal. That's what it is, isn't it? Okay. They get the Scry 3 and draw a card. That Vigor was pretty clutch. Would have been. The deck just draws so much and has so much counterplay. It's like insane. So insane. Flare, Force of Will, Force of Negation, Force of Vigor. Like Saga, okay. What did they do with that K command before? They topped only 1. Let that resolve. Brahma Grid, what's up? If I flipped this, I could have gotten Endurance. I was keeping it in case I wanted to cast this Endurance. Bricked again. Tough. Did they brick once? Oh my god. So I get to Endurance this before they can unearth. Six and one. 6-1 top 8 locked with SIMIC Birthing Ritual. They're just like a blue-black gamer. Fetch, Underground Sea, Tamura Thoughtseize. Yeah, gotta take Birthing Ritual. Birthing Ritual wins the game by itself. I hope I draw the Phantasmal off the top. Hit showing them that I drew a land, but just gotta surveil. We all know what they have here. We all know it's just Orcish Bowmaster. A lot of lands. Gotta let them just play the Bowmaster. Needed one of these to be days. I've only drawn lands, dude. Kind of insane, right? The thing about facing like a deck like this is just every game is the same. Like there's no like even versus like blue red delver, you have like some like really cool games. There's like versus blue black, it's always the same. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Bowmaster, Days Force, Murktide. Goal is just to draw Coiling Oracle or Birthing Ritual or Phantasmal. Those are what we're looking for. If they have the Murktide. Like tank, 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 tank. The only obvious play there is. That's so frustrating. If they have a forest, nothing matters. So, okay, yeah, they have a forest. And like my Ice Fangs are shut off because of Bowmaster. Just miserable gameplay. Like this is just classic, right? Like winning with no cards in hand. All right, see if we can have a real game actually. Forces, endurance, dismember. They need 3 dismembers versus Bowman. What I cut last time? Might be like a Quantum Riddler, a Daze, or a Flare. No, it might be Brainstorm. I think it was Brainstorm. Well, it was a nice run. Sometimes it's not meant to be. Top 8 with the deck is still pretty cool. We have the nuts. We have the shield back. See if we could draw days. It's gotta draw days. Thoughtseize? Thoughtseize? Every fucking time, dude. Turn one Thoughtseize. Your turn, buddy. They have surgical for my grindstone. My grindstone, my birthing ritual. Why? Why, dude? And they have Force to Protect. Dude, that's so crazy. I draw only land. Then they have Thoughtseize Bowmaster Force backup. And Tamio. Ponder. Okay. Need Oculus or Endurance, I guess. Or a fucking birthing ritual. Another land, dude. What the fuck? Is this genuinely real fucking life? Like, fucking what? Is this really how the challenge is gonna fucking end? God, this will be frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've drawn 10 lands in our 14 cards. They have to force that. There's nothing left to fetch in the deck. There's actually nothing left to fetch. That's how. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? So we're a 61 card deck with 19 lands. I've drawn 18 cards. 18. There's 19. There's 19 successes. And I've drawn before this it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just curious. 0.02. We were 0.02% to draw that many lands. So my complaining, all right, I'm not fucking insane. We've drew 18 cards. There's 19 lands, and we drew 12 of them. So no. I mean, like it's like to have drawn that last land. You know what I mean? Like the percentage was that low. No, you have to. You have to for the instance of like when I'm going to draw my next card. The odds of me drawing this card for this looking card to be a land, right? This card, that's the percentage. It doesn't matter if they were surveilled or what. I'm gonna take the cards that they might try to surgical. Another land is out at least. There's not enough in the deck. There's a land under my manifest. There's 5 lands left in the deck. Like thank you for the follow. And these are missing There's another land. And I just needed this to be a creature. Like, if this is a creature, I just flip it. I'm not even hitting creatures. Where are all my creatures? They have Wasteland plus Fatal Push. Okay, no response. Sure. And Snuff, dude! How? How are my opponents so lucky? Come on. That's 16 lands. There's 3 lands left in my deck. And now that my manifest all missed creatures, and I only drew land. It's no. There's only fetches left. There's only fetches left. I think in one wasteland and all fetches, and they have Murktide now. They have Murktide, yeah. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play to do that. I recommend doing that. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? There's no way. There's no way, dude. There's just no way. Like this is thing after spending so much time, dude. It's mathematics. I'm literally 0.00% to have drawn that many lands. We need more decimals. That's how the odds of this were so low that I need more significant figures to demonstrate how unlucky I am. This does not have enough significant figures to demonstrate how unlucky I am, dude. And again, they just had double Bowmaster, so I can't even draw out of it. Can't even draw out of it. They probably double waste me. Who gives a shit? Just dead, and then one more attack from this. Just have another Bowmaster. Just have triple Bowmaster. Why would you do that after block? What a terrible, 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 terrible. Oh, fun day. But anyway, super fun deck. The whole thing was fine until that. Like I got rolled by a artifact earlier, and that was fine. Like I lost a die roll, so I lost that. But like losing like that is just like it just makes your blood boil. Like what the fuck, you know? Yeah, deck was awesome. Deck was super fun. Happy to have made it this far. Phantasmal Shieldback was awesome. You might want to trim like a Prismatic Vista for something. I don't know what. Maybe it can be Otawara. I don't know. I feel like you might miss a green source. So just play it with an Otawara, and if you realize when you draw Otawara you need green, then you know it was a bad decision. But everything else was awesome. Never needed Submerge. Just was here for lands. Didn't really need Harbingers either. Didn't face like Cloud Post or anything. It's there for that. You know, it all depends what you run into. Not really a good answer for Bowmaster, except for Dismember, which is a shame. You know, the card's shit for the format, but is what it is. You just gotta truck through it, I suppose. But yeah,